Hey, it's Drew, and welcome back to my extended universe. Today we'll be continuing covering Dragon Ball GT Abridged. Anyways, this is my commentary for episode 3. And to give some background context for people, I wasn't as involved with episode 3 and 4 in particular, because I had a lot going off my own channel at the time. My channel was starting to grow more in popularity at that time range, so I wasn't as involved as I was with the first two episodes where I actually had roles planned and whatnot, because I had a speaking role planned for episode 1, which I actually managed doing. Then I also had one for 2 that didn't happen due to scheduling conflicts, which you can find out in the second episode of this commentary. As far as if I'm going to do a commentary on episode 5, that's going to be done with Super Saiyan Science on the main DBN channel when we both have time to record it and actually talk about the episode itself. Now with this format, I'm keeping my traditional commentary segment, so I put a timestamp in the pinned comment and also in the description when I actually start doing the actual commentary. And as far as where to watch the episode, I will have to recommend Twitch for now because unfortunately YouTube has taken down the individual episodes, so it's going to be a lot more difficult to watch it back and forth that way. So just keep that in mind. And as far as visuals go, same thing what you're seeing now. That's what you're going to be seeing for the rest of this, so I hope you understand that YouTube and its copyright system, despite when you're trying to do things that are fair use, they don't tend to like it, and also there's companies that just want to strike things down willy-nilly, you know? That's just how they are. Anyways, with that out of the way, let's jump right into the commentary. So, fun thing to start things off. I actually was at one point supposed to voice Donkey, as I brought up in previous times, but I'm gonna bring it up again since some people might not know. And it's kind of funny that that almost happened, stuff like that. Anyways, as far as the opening goes, it's alright. I think that the voice acting for side characters is alright. I do think that this episode in particular plays a lot of things safe. And also with this charging scene here, I think they could have, like Science could have had a bit more noise with the sound mixing, but I don't know why he didn't do that. Maybe it was time constraints or whatever. And the thing is, like, the main issue I have with this episode in particular, like I said, plays it safe. It plays it really close to what the original was. I do think some of the jokes here are pretty funny though, but unfortunately, a lot of it's from the original-ish, you know. In early GT, I'm just gonna be honest, it's very hit and miss and stuff. And now we're hitting the intro part. Not too much else to say here. I do think Vic Mignogna said that COVID didn't exist at a convention recently, which is pretty funny that I'm thinking about it. But honestly, I haven't looked into that too much, so someone correct me in the comments down below if that's what happened or not. People tell me stuff all the time, you know. Anyways, now we're getting to meet the legendary Donkey. Now, one thing I can say is I did help a little bit with the script in this, but that's pretty much it as far as things go. And it's kind of funny, I see this little bat thing. It reminds me of the Millennium Rod, which is kind of funny. But of course that's been the original. Now, I think it's interesting what's weird about the Donkey arc, which I like to call it, the first 1 through 4 episodes, is that there's this ongoing like Christmas gag. And it's funny because by the point we get episode 4 out, it's February and we completely missed the deadline, which is unfortunate. But that's how it is. But I think the main thing that I have is that one thing I'll note here is that Liam's performance as Legic was pretty legendary here. Even though it's pretty minor, he gets a bit more to say in the next episode. And the Power Brother dancing scene that's shown here, what's really funny is that episode 5, when the Power Brothers were eventually chosen, we ended up doing the country accent, stuff like that. And it's funny, like, originally, we were probably gonna skip over them, but when I took over and jumped into the writing scene, like, we ended up actually using them and stuff. But we'll probably have to write in something referring to that to make sense. They'll have to bring up Donkey, I think, some point. But at the moment of this, like, I'm still working on episode 6. And I will say that the voice acting for Pan, especially the earlier episodes, isn't as good as previous. Mostly it's just issues with peaking that I've noticed. And I think it's funny that Pan wants to see Dragon Ball Evolution in this. And it's like, oh man. It's kind of funny. And it's kind of... It's kind of funny with the jokes that are said here. Like, oh man. So the robots was kind of neat. I think the robots had probably the best jokes here. And I really liked what Science did with them. You might be hearing me say and stuff, and the main issue with that is because I'm doing this live because of sync issues, so if I don't know anything to say, I'll probably just do something like that. No. What I think it's interesting is that it's just the annoying part that I don't like about the Donkey arc is that while there is decent moments with Logic and other characters, it's a little weird. Oh yeah, so now we hit the eye catch, and I think it was a weird cutaway, but personally, if it were me, I would have asked Science not to include it, because I felt like it didn't really need the eye catch, but I don't know. That's just me. But we're trying to work with what we can with eye catches with recent episodes. The main issue that I've realized, though, is like if we don't know how to transition things properly, we kind of have to throw an eye catch for it to kind of work. And I think it's kind of funny with Goku in that one scene. There's like the ship's literally underneath them. It was kind of funny.
Why didn't you just tell us?
I did, but I guess your hearing's like your...
Oh yeah, that joke that Pan's hearing's like, her grandma's. That joke was great. And the falling scene here, I think there could have been some sound. Also, the fade away was pretty weird, honestly. That's just an editing note that I caught here. The episode's already made, so you can't really go back and fix it, honestly. The ship scene is alright. I feel like that pan up probably could have gone a bit faster.
But bullets can't even really hurt us.
That one line that Goku did a bit earlier wasn't that good. Just saying.
What's a health mission?
Like some of these, I would have asked for retakes if I was around, but unfortunately I wasn't doing voice sessions and other stuff like I have been with episode 5 and whatnot. But I'll talk more about that when I actually do that commentary. Also, when Goku's stepped in the water and stuff, I would have cut that scene. Here's why, because that scene didn't really matter. Like, when he stepped in the water, they told him to shush. Oh yeah, it's kind of funny that the guards know that how Gear speaks, but the main cast doesn't. And the text here was early stages still, like, stuff's been worked on over time. And
Alright guys, stuff didn't work, so now it's time to shit
oh man.
bacon.
So,
What about bacon?
I think one issue that I've realized that as a writing perspective, we need to
Let's go.
probably do a bit less food jokes with Goku. Now, as much as I like doing them, I feel like sometimes they can get redundant for sure. The Falcon Kick joke was really funny, though, that Goku did. Whoa. No, it's,
Like stormtroopers.
No, Stormtroopers joke's alright. I do think referencing Star Wars every once in a while. Also, the Falcon Punch is really funny. That stuff was been done for sure. Now, I think, like gonna bring up again, early GT's just slow, and I'm sure Science probably did his best with what he could do with it.
Huh? Pringles?
Yeah.
Uber is
The
here.
Uber joke was alright. I thought that was okay. And the snow particle effect's kinda neat. That wasn't in the original. I think it gives it the nice, like, Christmassy vibe that we were originally going for at the time. And it's kind of funny, like, how many statues, like, Donkey has, thinking about it. And, oh man. Like, Donkey's henchmen, like, he needs better henchmen. So many characters in the show need better henchmen. Like, Carl Nucci has the Power Brothers. Donkey has those two Ram henchmen. But I think the best one he honestly has was Legic. And my favorite part in this episode is when Santa just dies out of nowhere. Like, it's pretty funny. I think something's gonna come up about that, hopefully, if I can reference that. It's like, why you're not getting anything for Christmas? Well, Santa's dead or something. I don't know. I'll think about that at some point.
So much for that shelf mission.
Yeah. Okay, a few of these lines here,
If I do
I would have
say
asked
so
for some
myself.
retakes. Just gonna be honest.
I don't know. Reminds me a lot of Chichi's driving.
I like how many driving jokes have come up. So we had this one, then we had also episode 5. Also, there's just another eye catch here. Maybe I would have done it fade to black instead. Then maybe
But for who?
come back to Donkey.
Instead, I'm left with two idiots who are about to do a lot more dancing.
Also,
They're all worthless.
Donkey's lines could have been a bit more harsh.
No, not you, Legic. You're perfect, ears and all.
At least when he's angry at them. That's just me.
Well, take a look at this number. This is the amount of Zumba classes you'll be teaching on Planet Lude. So, who was it anyway?
Yeah. The Planet Loot thing,
Caught them on camera.
that dancing class thing, that might be brought up some point.
They look like they just
But
got out of a bargain.
the issue is trying to fit it in somewhere. But I'll definitely
Let's
try to figure out if I can put that in. But anyways, that's the end of the episode there. There is the outro and whatnot, but that's just it for now. I hope y'all enjoyed this commentary. The episode 4 commentary is going to be happening probably next month if I get the chance. Anyways, be sure to subscribe to the Dragon Ball Network if you want to watch the more current episodes for sure, and also subscribe to my main channel for my main channel content. And anyways, be sure to check out the episode 5 commentary whenever that comes out on DBN, if that comes out. Might be on our Twitch, might be on our YouTube channel. You'll just have to find out how that happens. Anyways, I hope y'all be sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe, and comment down below what else you might want to see on this channel, because this channel is pretty experimental and stuff. Anyways, always remember, in a what if universe, there are endless possibilities. And I will see you in the next video.
Hello, everyone. Uncle Joker here. Make sure to subscribe to the Society if you want to see more content, and use those opposable thumbs of yours to rate the video. If you want to be notified whenever I make a joke, hit that bell, because, you know, YouTube isn't enough of a joke as it is. Until next time, toodaloo.